How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Canada First with myself as your host, Tyler L. Russell. Now, today we have a fantastic show as always. And, you know, we got some news today. We got some news today that we're going to be talking about. And I'm not talking about just like, what's going on with the Liberal Party or the Green Party or anything like this. It seems as if the Ryerson Conservatives have outed themselves as little bitches. As little bitches. That's what you guys are. Before we start the show here, I'm gonna open up my chat. I'm gonna open up my chat right here. I want to see everybody say in the not in the in the chat. I want to see everybody say in the chat right now. Fuck the Rycons. Fuck the Rycons. Fuck you guys. That's what I want to see in the chat right now. In the cozy chat. Because that's what they deserve. They deserve all of the hate that they've been getting today. They deserve it all. They've outed themselves as neocon careerists that quite clearly deserve to be buried politically. I have to clarify, a little clarification politically. These are the types of people, these Con Inc. types, that we need to purge from the right wing in Canada if we expect to get anywhere, right? If you are not with Canada First, you are against Canada First, and that's how it goes. How could you disagree with putting Canada first? How could you disagree with that, right? We're going to be diving into this later on in the show. We got to talk about the Ryerson Conservatives because it's 9:06 right now. Because it's 9:06, and of course I want to hop into the chat. I feel like you guys will have a lot to say tonight based on what has happened today. So, if you guys haven't heard the news, I posted about this on Telegram just before the show. But around 11:30 a.m. this morning, the Ryerson Conservatives, who had organized this event with Maxine Burney and Randy Hillier speaking, they canceled it. They canceled this event. And why did they cancel it? How about I just read why they canceled it? Because the reasoning they gave is pretty keck. It's pretty funny. So let me just pull it up here so I can read it verbatim. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a fucking word salad. But they say here, throughout the last few days, we have been deeply alarmed at the discussions surfacing online between different groups that plan to attend the Ryerson Freedom Rally and incite violence. We will never tolerate threats of violence at our event, and we will never associate with those who seek to cause violence. The Ryerson Conservatives do not associate with any political groups, especially Tyler Russell. Especially Tyler Russell and Canada First or the Plaid Army. This event was supposed to be about Ryerson University and their discriminatory vaccine policy. We have no interest in involving ourselves in anything other than that. Yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys, okay? Eat shit. Eat shit. They canceled the event because Antifa was going to counter protest, right? Antifa was going to counter protest, and they canceled the event because they're pussies. They got scared. These people can't even tread water politically. They are brain dead. And, Canada First, hey, we've dealt with them in the past. And it's extremely funny, you know. Can't say everything on stream, but like, it's very funny to see what's going on. And this is the perfect example of why you can't extend olive branches to these people that are careerists, to these people that are con Inc., to these people that nobody fucking likes, by the way. Okay? You know, time and time again, I see this both up here in Canada and down south in America. Now, not with like America First. America First is very, very good at this. But I've seen this with other, you know, conservative groups down south. They'll extend an olive branch to these more centrist, you know, careerist con Inc. types. And every single time they get burned. And, you know, I want to make it clear that this is not Maxime Bernier's or Randy Hillier's doing. This is the Ryerson Concervatives being a bunch of little bitches and pulling out because they're scared. And, you know, I just got done saying on the show that it's rallies like this that will turn the tide of politics in Canada. Things are getting more polarized. Things are getting more edgy. The old way of doing politics is diminishing. It's moving to the wayside. It's getting pushed to the wayside. There's a new generation of hyper-political youth that want to put Canada first, right? Politics is rapidly changing. And the people that don't want to get with the times, the people that want to do politics as usual, either get out of the way or get fucking trampled, okay? Get out of the way or get fucking trampled. Because there's only one way. There's one way that we can save this country. And anybody, whether, you know, you're a classical liberal, or, you know, oh, I'm a hippie from the 60s, or some neocon careerist, anybody that doesn't get it should be purged from positions of authority. Anybody who doesn't get it at this point, they can't have, you know, the say in how the right-wing movement grows within this country. They simply can't. Because they do things like this. They're unreliable. They're unreliable. They will backstab you, right? They're snakes in the grass. They'll squeal to anti-hate. As we've seen. So, I mean, honestly, if you want the white pill, this is a blessing in disguise because the trash took itself out. The trash took itself out. And you get what you fucking deserve. And you get what you fucking deserve, okay? Now, it is sad that the event has been canceled. Now, I'm sure that it, you know, something will pop up. It will get rescheduled eventually, you know? These types of things, like, that's just simply what happens with these types of things. So, you know, hopefully it still happens on Ryerson campus. I think that would be pretty keck. But I'm sure that it will get rescheduled. I'm sure that Randy and Max will give an awesome speech when it does. Because these two guys are the leaders, right? Randy and Max, what now, once again, because I've seen some stuff on Twitter about, like, you know, blaming these guys. They had nothing to do with it. This is all the Ryerson Conservatives. Every last bit of it. And by the way, trying to throw my name drop, by the way, name dropping me, by the way. Tyler Russell and Canada First are gonna be there. Cancel the event! We gotta cancel the event! The only pro-Canadian, you know, the only pro-Canadian Zoomer political actor. Oh, cancel the event! Cancel it! We can't have Tyler Russell there. He's gonna show us all up and he's gonna be totally based and red-pilled. And he's gonna look cool. And then we're not gonna get any clout because Tyler's gonna be there. And everybody's gonna love Tyler Russell, right? Like, shut up. Name dropping me, really? And the Plaid Army, too, by the way. The Plaid Army and us here at Canada First, we're the only two groups, along with the PPC, that do anything, that consistently stand up for Canadians, that consistently stand against these vaccine mandates, that consistently go out and take action in the real world, that are every day, day in and day out, trying to save this country. And the Ryerson Conservatives are simply against the three groups that are actually doing anything right now. Talk about outing yourself. Talk about outing yourself. Canada First, Plaid Army, PPC, the only three groups that are doing anything at this point. And disavowing them. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for taking the trash out. So, that's my commentary on that. We can talk about it more, but I started a little bit late on the show here. So, we're going to hop into the chat. We'll hop into super chats. We'll hop into our cozy chat time. Edgy D says, what about the Ryerson PPC? I mean, I've heard some stuff. Like, the event on Saturday is canceled because that was the Rycon's event. But, I'm sure that the Ryerson PPC would be interested in something like that. Now, when like another rally or protest is planned, I'll be sure to let you guys know. We will have the Groiper rally. We will just simply attend the next rally. That's not planned by some fags. I need another sip of water here. Yo, Base Palpatine in the chat. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, Base Palpatine? Thank you for sending those pictures of me driving the bus in New York City. I might have to post it on my Telegram later on. Thanks for sending me those pictures, buddy. And he says, you are a threat to the system, Tyler. Be happy when snakes and cowards refuse to associate with you. So true. Like I said, the trash takes itself out, right? And, you know, there's like some like really funny things behind the scenes too that like I won't say. But that's ultimately what it is. The Plaid Army, Canada First, and the PPC, we are threats to the system. Anybody who is anti-PPC, anybody who is anti-Plaid Army or anti-CF, it's quite clear that these are subversive actors if they call themselves conservative, right? Any conservatives that are against CF, Plaid Army, or the PPC, you can write them off as subversive. It's as simple as that. These people are usually Zionist. They usually hate Jesus Christ. They usually simply don't get it. And why the fuck would we want these people on our side anyways? They simply drag us down. People have to get it. People have to be on board, right? We only want real dissidents. We want real dissidents, and that's it. Everybody else, we don't want you. It's as simple as. Top Right Zoomer says, it's just proof that the Ryerson Conservatives cannot be trusted. So true. They can't be. Rudolph Antler. Rudolph Antler says, press S to spit. So true.